I often get approached by people wanting to know more about the best ways to save money. Now, people seem to overcomplicate things, so I just wanted to give some really easy tips on ways that people can save some more money so that they can get into their properties faster. Now, firstly, you need to prioritize your long-term goals, okay? The bigger long-term goals or ventures that you have, the longer you're going to need to save for them. So you really need to start on these ones earlier. Secondly, you really need to get on the same page as your significant other. So going over your budgets and your bills with your partner is going to end any fights that you guys have about it. So make sure that you're both heading for the right goals and you both know what your budgets are and where you want to end up. Thirdly, you really need to be patient, okay? Save up your cash until you can afford the car or the vacation or the home theatre system, okay? Buying and getting credit cards to do things like this is only going to make things worse in the long run. Now, 4, keep your savings account and your spending accounts in different banks, okay? Doing this means that when you access your more frequently accessed accounts, you're not tempted to use those savings accounts because you can't see it. Or if you do want to keep them in the same savings, like in the same bank, have it so that it's harder for you to access. So for example, you've got to actually go into the branch if you want to get money out of your savings account. Number 5, try giving yourself an envelope with your fun money in it. So each paycheck you get a certain amount of money, and once that envelope's empty, you have to wait until next payday. That means that you're going to learn very quickly how to budget, and it's just going to be a better way for you to stick on task because you've got that actual hard cash money to spend, which means that you're going to be more reluctant to actually hand it over. Number 6, I want you to have an emergency fund. So this is going to be like your rainy day savings that you have just in case, heaven forbid, anything happens, like you lose your job or an unexpected expense pops up, okay? It's always going to be better to be safe than sorry here. Number 7 is you really need to communicate with your lender or your banker. Okay, so as you start paying off your debt, a lot of questions are going to arise, all right? You're going to want to know how to do things faster and better. So it's always good to have a really good relationship with these people and ask the right questions. You never know if they might be able to, say, adjust some terms and conditions or maybe some rates or interest-free periods, things like that. You just need to ask. And lastly, I want you to embrace the power of cash, okay? Having cash and handing that over allows you to negotiate a lot better and maybe get yourself better discounts. And as I said before, by actually handing over money and having that connection with it, it's going to make you second guess what you do before you actually hand it over.